Okay, guys, I said I didn't want to make this until I did everything in the game, and surprise, surprise, I did everything in the stupid game. And well, you're probably thinking, like, yeah, why you call it stupid? You like Octopath Traveler 1 so much, right? I also realized this came out last year. This came out last year's summer. No, summer? No, shoot, when did Octopath Traveler 2 come out? Well, you guys know how I do this. I do this off the top of my head. I need to look up when Octopath Traveler 2 came out. Because I want to say it was summer. I want to say it was a summer release date. Octopath Traveler 2. Release date. Release date. Here we go. It came out. Oh, it came out February. Holy crap! It was an early release for the year. Yeah, February was like the beginning of the year practically. Holy crap! It was still a winter release date in that sense. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I got 100%. If you guys don't know, each Octopath game gives you a little special thing when you 100% it. For this one, I think it's... I need to double check. I checked earlier and I forgot what the 100% difference was. I think it's the laurels on the side. Or the, like, little... what... They're not laurels. They're... Oh my... I'm blanking so hard. I think they're olive leaves. They're meant to be olive leaves. Unless that's in the original, because this is a file I never played, and I should take me to the title screen like normal. I just want to make sure that it is like the definitive version of 100%. Oh, I don't care for this. Confirm. I just want the title screen to show if I'm right or wrong. Also, I will admit something. There is one thing I haven't done. But that is ridiculous and stupid, and everyone hates it. Everyone I've ever talked to hates it. And, yeah, I'm not doing it. It's basically the optional boss fight in the... Well, it's the last story fight in the first game in Octopath Traveler 2 format. And I've seen it done. I am not doing it. I am not crazy enough about this game to do it, because I just finished, the actual true final boss, and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's the dark god, essentially. I think I forgot the actual name of it, but it's something like that. And for those who are curious to see if I actually did beat it, because I apparently tried to lie to myself. I did finish it. I got that, and I took the the epilogue. That was the thing. But talking about this game as a whole, I think it's too hard. I'm going to become completely honest with you. I think Octopath 2 is way too hard compared to the first one. I think this game would have been alright if it had a difficulty slider, and the difficulty slider didn't really change a whole lot outside of, like, maybe how hard the enemies hit you, and etc, etc. Like a typical RPG. Because that final boss is 100% bullshit. I do like it. It's I like how basically each phase is like two separate teams, and then the final phase is one collective team. But I want to prove something to you guys. This is the level I finished the stupid game at. You know, it's just Casty, so you're probably thinking, like, why is Casty so, like, high level? Look at my playtime. 91 hours. 91 hours, and I was constantly grinding throughout this entire game. Oswald's final chapter fight, I grind my ass off. And, I'm not gonna, like, run the final gambit for you guys, but, like, here's my overall party. Like, I did not skip doing anything in this game, and I was struggling during the final fight. I'll go by a little slower, so like 5 seconds per character, so you guys could stop the video if you need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the thing. As I said, world map, here we go. I did not skip anything. Other than, like, this little thing there you can't really do until, like, you're essentially done the game, or you're not supposed to do until before you're done the game, or it's something stupid like that, and I just don't like it. Also, that area was interesting. But yeah, no, I didn't skip any optional area. I went through the entire game, and I am carrying, like, some really heavy-hitting shit. Like, I went bonkers and tried to find, like, all the best stuff in the game. And to an extent, I did, but I didn't. I still had, like, a couple characters die in the final boss because, you know, it's stupid and I don't like it. And yes, I could just go see the epilogue again. I could technically do the little whirlpool thing down here. I have no interest in doing that. So, let us... How do I go back to the main menu? Title screen, here we go. And yeah, like, even during the main adventure, like, this is, like, talking about, like, the post and epilogue stuff. Even during the main adventure, there was times I was struggling because, like, some of the boss fights are really easy, some of them are not. Hikari's final boss is complete ridiculous because, like, even if you grind, it's like, I feel like it's a random chance if his AI just decides to do the party sweep all the time. Because that's what happened. Oswald's final fight. It's supposed to be a scripted battle from what I was told. I was playing it. I think I have a stream footage of that, of me actually finishing it. I don't remember what stream. It was like forever ago. But I have stream footage of me finishing that story path. It's not scripted. It's definitely rando, or what it felt like. And like people always go like, well, the game got patched and whatnot, like super recently or whatever. It's like, yeah, it did not help. I was still struggling a lot. Ochet's final fight was like a freaking cakewalk for me. Partitia's final fight was like ridiculously hard. Temenos. His final fight fell complete rando, and sometimes you would have a good time, and sometimes you'd just be like, I'm dead, I can't do much. And like, before anyone's gonna be like, oh, because you're supposed to swap out your characters and stuff. I swapped out my characters a lot. I kept everyone roughly around the same level, except, what's her face here? I forgot what her name is. It's, not Therian. Therian's off the Traveler one. Oh god, I'm trying to remember her name right now. Throne. I had Throne, like, really high level just because, you know, she was my main character. I started with Throne. But, like, it's a good game. I like the day and night mechanics. I like the side quests. I did all the stupid side quests. I really enjoyed it. But, like, I really do think it needs a difficulty slider. Because it's really good, but it's really hard. And it shouldn't be that hard, because Octopath Traveler 1, and this is coming from, like, someone who really, really likes Octopath Traveler 1. I 100%ed that within, I think, a month? About 2 months? This took me over half a year. This actually took me a full year. And then I was like, at some point I'm going to just come back and do it. When I got to the final boss and got to the final form of it, because I did do that on my first attempt, weirdly enough, I just said screw it. I can't do it. I was really upset, and I was still really upset fighting the final boss in my most recent attempt of it. Also, nighttime version. And yeah, like, I want to know if I'm the only one who feels that way, because, like, every review I look up of Octopath Traveler 2 is, like, the game's, like, near perfect and all this stuff. Like, not really near perfect, but it's, like, it's getting a lot higher praise, and they don't really sing the low valleys of it. And, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a really bad RPG player, like, in the sense of, like, my most recent RPG I played was... Well, my most recent, like, in classical RPG, like, turn-based RPG, was, Dragon Quest 11? No, was Dragon Quest 11? No, I played, well, it's tactical RPG, but it's still technically an RPG. I played through, Fire Emblem Engage. That was, like, my last proper one. If we're talking my last Square Enix title I played was Octopath Traveler, outside of this game, obviously. In Octopath Traveler, well, technically the mobile one. I did play the mobile one a fair bit. I still kind of play it a little bit here and there. But yeah, no, like for those of you like, if you guys even haven't finished like the final boss, like that's a whole different fucking fish. So don't worry about the final boss. I just want to know your opinions about like the base game. The final boss, once again, I have my own personal gripes with because I hate how the mechanic works with that. Because like I understand the mechanics, it's just I don't like the mechanics of the final fight. But yeah, no, I want to know your opinions about how this game was, because like if you're a fan of the first one, especially if you're a fan of the first one, I'm just curious because I did not necessarily have more fun with this one. Like, I like the mechanics, as I said, the day and night thing and how everyone's path action changes, but depending on if you're playing during the day and during the night. But the ridiculousness of the boss fights was the one thing that drove me insane. Because, like, I think, like, even the harder boss fights, like, they always go, like, recommended for level 40-something. I was level 60-something, and I was still struggling. And it's not like a Therian situation where, I know in Octopath Traveler 1, I complained about Therian's Chapter 3 boss fight, I think it was. And, like, how I just got obliterated by that. But then, like, I finally caved in and swapped up my party, and I was like, oh, that's why I had a hard time. But even then, like, the abilities were, like, a big thing, and, like, if you don't know what abilities does what, and I feel like this game also doesn't explain the abilities too well, especially with the more hidden classes, like, not the Arcanist, there is an Arcanist, but I mean, like, I don't have the Arcanist unlocked, actually. Because I think you actually have to do the fight before the final boss fight. You have to do the optional fight to get the Arcanist, I think. I never got the Arcanist, because it's just a pain in the ass. But no, like, I still got all of the other hidden job classes. I still got, like, the Tinker. I got the Blacksmith, or whatever it was. And it's just like, I was not having a good time with this game. And, yeah, now that I 100%ed it, I could definitely say that, yeah, I was not having a good time with it. I did like the exploring, like, that was a huge thing that was added from, like, the first game to, like, this game, where it's just like, go exploring, go out of your way, and find all these little cool little alcoves and treasures and stuff. And, yeah, as I said, I like the first game a lot. I like this game to an extent. I just don't like it as much as the first game. And, you know, I want to throw it to the comments, because I want to know your guys' opinions. That's one of the biggest reasons why I make these videos, is because I want to know your opinions. I just want to know if I'm legitimately crazy, and people feel very strongly the opposite way, or feel very strangely the same way. So, yeah, tell me in the comments what you felt, and, yeah, I'll see you guys during a LP or stream that I do. Until then, later! Also, the Octopath Traveler theme is still one of the best songs in the entire goddamn series.